In this video, let's see the English notes on Jamaican fragment. It's the second language English. Let's see the prose third Jamaican fragment. Here, this was written by A.L. Hendricks. Let's start the knowing the all question and answers about this prose. The first one, four alternatives are given. Choose the best alternatives. The first question is the narrator of this lesson Jamaican fragment is. The answer is B. A.L. Hendricks. The narrator walks dash from the home to the rail track lines every morning and evening. Answer is A. Half mile. The bigger boys the bigger boy was dash year old in the story. He was 5 years old. The right one is A. 5. The little boy was a white boy. Answer C. The little fellow was smaller but also sturdy. Here, sturdy means strong and firm. Answer B. Both the boys were dressed in a blue shirt and khaki pants. Answer B. The little boy was white with hazel's eyes and light brown hair. Answer A. Another question, eighth one. Get me some water was a command given by a white boy. Answer B. Fill it for me was a command given by dark boy. Answer B. The each boy took every dash day to be the boss and the other the slave. The answer is alternate day. Answer C. They playing that kind of game. Every day the one person became a boss, another person become a slave. Question number 11. The man who stood at the gate was. Answer A. White. The white boy sat down on the. Answer B. Lawn. The commands that the white boy gave to the black boy were three in number. Answer D. The two boys in the story are brothers. Answer B. The black boy had a mat of coarse hair on his head. Coarse means a rough hairs. Answer C. Another question. A.L. Hendrick is a dash writer. He is a prolific writer. Sorry, he is a prolific. He is a prolific writer. Another question. Only we grown ups are silly. The question tag to this statement is aren't we? Answer B. Answer the following questions. What was the game played by the boys? The answer is each boys took it in a turn every alternate day to be the boss and the other the slave. Another question. On which subject did the narrator think deeply in the evening? The narrator was thinking about the play that the boys were playing in the morning. Question number 3. Why was the narrator amazed? Answer. Because the little white boy commanding a dark boy. So the narrator amazed. Why? Another question, fourth one. Why did narrator think that the black boy was the classmate of white boy? Answer. Because the boys dressed in the same cloth. Therefore, the narrator thinks that the boys are classmates, but reality those are brothers. They are brothers. Another question, fifth one. On what subject did the narrator think deeply in the evening? Answer. The white little boy commanding a black boy narrator think that the whites are ruling our country. On this subject, the narrator think deeply in the evening. Sixth one. How did similar boy differ from the bigger boy? Sorry, how did a smaller boy differ means different from the bigger boy? The bigger boy was a sturdy youngster, very dark with a mat of coarse hair on his head and cold black eyes. He was definitely a little Jamaican. The smaller boy was a sturdy white with hazel eyes and light brown hairs. Seventh one. Why was the morning walk pleasant to the narrator? Every day, a narrator walked a half mile from his house to the rail track line in the morning, and from the line to his home in the evening. The walk was pleasant because he can see either side red and green roofed bungalows, green lawns, and gardens. That whole nature looks very beautiful for his. That's why he was enjoyed that presence of nature. Eighth one. What does the narrator learn? Answer. He learns something from the incident. Another question. Ninth one. How did the 5-year boy look like? Answer. He was a sturdy youngster, very dark, with a mat of coarse hair on his head and cold black eyes. 10th question. Why did the narrator smile at the end? Answer. Narrator's misrepresentation for the game of the two boys was driven away at the end. He felt happy for his country and his fellow citizens. Therefore, he smiled at the end. At the end, he know that the two boys are playing a game. He didn't recognize it before, but after end he recognized it. That was a game. Extract. The first one is the exercise is good for me. Who said this? The narrator A.L. Henrik said this. What was the exercise? Answer. Walking from home to rail track and returning from the rail track to his house was the exercise. Second question. I noticed two boys playing in garden. Who does I refer to? The answer. I refer to the narrator. He was A.L. Henrik. Question B. What was the game played by the two boys? Answer. Every alternate day, one should be the boss and other should be a slave. Question number 3. The boys are brothers, my sons. Who said this? The man who stood by the gate said this. So question B. For whom it was said? He said to the A.L. Hendricks. Pick up that stick. Who said this? The white boy said this. Why did he say so? Because they were playing. The boss and the slave, they were playing that game. That's why he was commanding, pick up that stick. Question number 5. Perhaps You are thinking that on day, perhaps you are thinking that one day or the other, the blacks will rule over the blacks will rule over the whites. What does R refer to? Here, R refers to white man. Why the narrator told these lines? Answer: because the white man was standing near to the gate and watching the two boys playing. Question number 6. This is my country, my people. Who does my refer to? Here, my refer to the narrator. Why did he say this line? Because the white man married the brown woman of Jamaica. Therefore, the narrator said these lines. For a whole day, I went on asking the questions to myself. What does I refer to? Here, I refer to narrator. The narrator is A.L. Hendricks. What made him a question? Answer: a little white boy took order from the bigger black boy. In turn, this mode the narrator to question like this. I was amazed. What does I refer to? Here I refer to the A.L. Hendrick. Why was amazed? He was amazed because a little dark boy takes a order from a little white boy. Obviously, he is a social equal, younger and smaller. I know all about the game. What does I refer to? Here I refer to the white man. What was the game? The game is boss and slave. It could not be elaborated. They were obviously dressed like. What does they refer to? They refer to the boys, the two boys. They are both are brothers. How were the boys dressed? Both the boys were dressed in blue shirt and khaki pants. He looked at me smilingly. Who said this? A.L. Hendrick said this. Why did the narrator say these words? Because the white man was surprised at the narrator's outburst. This is all about Jamaican fragment. In this story, the narrator didn't know the game that was confusing for him. At the end, he was the know that game, the boss and slave. He recognized that it was a game played by both brothers. Thanks for watching this video.